There he is, man of the hour, going to pee. We're out here freaking Lucas Oil freaking Raceway. We got freaking Kyle's cousin Dalton, first appearance on video.
What's up, guys?
Unstrapping the Badillac. It's going to be a great weekend. So it's Thursday. We're out here. We got a vendor space set up, or about to be set up. And again, we got the golf cart. This thing's a stallion. Probably going to, I don't know, try and drum up some illegal races with this. We'll see, but for right now, we're just getting stuff unhooked and prepared to get set up. So the weather is beautiful out here. I think it's mid-80s. I've got pants on, probably should have shorts, but it's a beautiful day. Get this thing unloaded, get set up. I guess see what the night brings. Tomorrow, the Indy 800, and then Cleetus and Cars on Saturday. Gonna be a great weekend out here. All right, it's time to unload this unit. If I can get up here. Whoa, here we go, get some momentum. One hand problems. Just like we're going to grandma's, hauling all sorts of stuff. The sound of this thing is friggin' echoing off of the bleachers. What a great sound. Well, guys, it's Saturday. It's the day of Cleetus and Cars Indy. We're out here with the Badillac. Been talking to a ton of people, selling merch, eating some good food, some of the best food, honestly.
Barbecue with some mac and cheese.
Yeah, it was super good stuff. So we got about an hour left, I believe, before the drivers' meeting for the burnouts. And then we're going to take the Badillac out there. You can see it's got the little dogs in the back. I'm ready to blow those suckers, so.
Hopefully this pit's going to be way smaller than that Freedom Factory, so.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't get a little too excited and, you know, premature into the wall.
Yeah, or into the wall at all. I mean,
into the wall at all. It's just going to be a lot of donuts.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I probably keep the tip in a little bit more mild than last time.
Yeah, less spicy.
Yeah, a lot less spicy, but Badillac's running good. I think it's going to be a good time out there. I'm excited for it.
Man, it's burnout time.
It is burnout time. We just had the drivers meeting, so need to get the Badillac over the staging lanes. The open comp, which is what we're in, is going to go first. And this thing's ready to go. Got to crack open a couple nitrous bottles, turn on some cameras, and hit that. See that? Skinny pedal like that.
All the way down, no lift.
Lever down.
Even if you hit the wall again, just no lift. I mean, that's just...
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest with you. So we're going to try to not do that this time. But yeah, I'm excited. I think the Badillac's excited. I mean, I hope you guys are excited.
Oh, I'm always excited. Cleetus and Cars is always a great time.
It's a great event. You guys, I always say this for these events, but if you guys haven't been out to one of these, definitely make time if you can to go on one. Great experience.
Right.
A lot of fun stuff. Racing, burnouts, good people, good food. Big one for me.
Yeah.
It's just a great time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your normal burnout competition. It's so hard. I don't think videos do any justice until you're in person.
Dude, Big Dog over there, his first burnout contest.
That's Dalton's first one.
Watch plenty online, still a good time, but here's a different experience. Can't beat the weather today, and hopefully Rick takes home a W.
fans, and unfortunately kind of having some issues with voltage drop with how we have this kill switch wired. So we're towing it with the golf cart. We're gonna try and start it as little time as possible, especially when all the fans and stuff are running. It cranks super slow, so I'm hoping we can at least just get it fired and let it run. And
right, I mean, it starts fine when cold, but once it's, you know, warm, more compression, the starter needs more amps, more draw, and then I think the wire we use is a little too small. Yeah. So you got, you know, more length, you get more voltage drop, and it's struggling.
Yeah,
so
not ideal.
Don't want to kill the starter. Just keep starting it and shutting it off. So we just pulling it.
Yeah. But we had James over here, Jackson, Jimmy, Derek from Vice Grip. Those guys way down there, you can't see them, but they came over, checked out the unit. Big fan of it. He was also a big fan of the golf cart, which
apparently it's a Yamaha G1 golf cart. I had no clue.
He almost seemed more excited about the golf cart. I don't know how I feel about that, but at the end of the day, we got both units. So I mean, that's a win in my book. So I think next thing, yeah, there's a ton of cars here, so it's awesome for the turnout. But next thing I think these guys are gonna see is this thing freaking roasting them. So
oh yeah, good burnout.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Good luck.
It's a Cadillac with the heart of a 1-ton GM truck. On 8 long wheels, here he comes, Rick Spence.
Damn it, dude!
Well, that did not go according to plan.
Man, so it started off really good, and then it went really bad pretty much instantly. So got up on power pretty quick. Got in the third instantly, tipped in, and basically as soon as I did the tip in, I could tell that it was down on power because it's typically instantly on the limiter, and it wasn't pulling much past 6,000. So, yeah, I mean, we tried to light it back off again. I don't know. We've had like voltage drop issues with this thing since we redid the wiring on it for the kill switch, which is super annoying. I think we just come to the conclusion there's too long of a run for the diameter or gauge of cable we have, which is 4 gauge. Figured that'd be enough. That's pretty much what all the factory wiring is, but I guess maybe that additional length is just too much, or it's too much, the ground commands too much to go through that switch. It's just a voltage drop issue at the end of the day, though, because we never had this issue before, so it's super frustrating. And then it's just like the motor's intermittently like knocking. So we saw underneath the hood, like, you can see on the number 5 cylinder, like on the fuel rail there, kind of hard with us taking up the light, but it looks like it was almost leaking fuel onto the rail somehow. So I guess my hypothesis is if it is motor issue,
I mean, you can hear something knocking.
Yeah, it's knocking
at idle. So
I mean, I'd like to pull the valve covers and see too. It doesn't sound like a top end knock, but I'd just be curious. But the fact that there's fuel spraying out there, like, that's almost indicative to me like that cylinder went lean and was detonating. So I mean, either took out a piston or the detonation started hitting that rod super hard. I don't know, but it just sucks, dude. Like,
I mean, it sucks, but I mean, this motor's done what, 6 burnouts?
Oh,
7
more,
burnouts?
Dude, more than I'm not even mad that like the motor needs some work. Which, if you guys want to contribute to bringing the Badillac back, check out our Patreon link below. Feel free to join that if possible. It's greatly appreciated. Or check out rrutv.shop.com. Got merch on there, side-by-side parts. Basically, all will go back into getting the Badillac dialed in and fixed. But shameless plug there. Just is what it is, guys. Sorry about that. But Yeah, no disappointments in this motor at all if it needs to come out. So I mean, we've talked about a couple different avenues if this situation were to occur, or when it inevitably occurred. It just sucks for it to happen.
It sucks. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I think Garrett or Cleetus jinxed us. He literally, I don't know if maybe Dalton got it on film, but he literally said,
he gave us the best shout out ever. He basically called it was in the top 3 before it even while it was idling there. So that was very awesome of him. Cool that he appreciates what this thing's capable of. But it's just a bummer, dude. Like, we like coming out here and like putting on a show for people, and I mean that's the biggest thing, like cost to get out here is one thing and stuff, but we like putting on a show. Like, that's what this thing's built for, is not just for our entertainment, but we like showing you guys.
I mean, a month ago, it moved the wall like 2 foot, and you still finished the burnout, blew the tires at probably like a minute 20 mark.
It just seems super weird to me that, after all the stuff, cowboy stuff we did, I mean, maybe that 300-foot pass with freaking Wilkie, like. So we determined, guys, that, I don't know if you saw that clip. If you didn't, I'll show it to you right now. Are you ready? This is going to be wild. I don't know what's going to happen. Ready? I let off the gas on the end of the track. The nitros just kept spraying. So that's super duper hard on the freaking bearings in this thing. So, like, that's why you have a window when the nitrous is supposed to come in. And last time we were doing the burnout at the Freedom Factory, like, we just shut all that stuff off just because I wanted this thing to send no matter what. I didn't want a freaking belt coming off to prevent this thing from going or just anything. I just wanted to freaking perform. And so something goofy's going on. We'll get it figured out, but it just sucks to come out here, and I don't like the thing not performing to its potential. Like, it's a pro built unit. It might not be for everyone, but it's pro setup in its own regard. So
hey, it'll be back. It'll be back.
Yeah.
Ripping burnouts.
I think we're gonna go get something to drink, and then we'll send this video.
Yeah, I could use a gallon of water.
Yeah, big time. Well, it's the next day, and started the day off with Burger King. I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Turning out into a bathroom break, probably before we're hooked to that trailer.
So we got, you can kind of see in the mirror, I can't really operate it with my hand. Dalton's working on putting stuff away.
What a nice guy.
Yeah, diesel pusher in training. So maybe we'll go outside and just kind of talk about stuff, and we'll fire the Badillac up, and maybe you guys can hear the noise that I was hearing. The noise, it's not a good noise. I'll be honest with you. There's noises I like to hear, and then there's noises I don't like to hear. This falls under the category of noises I don't like to hear.
Yeah, I mean, the weird thing, to me, once the idle comes down, it kind of does have a little bit of a rough idle, but I don't know, I think it kind of ate some pistons.
Yeah.
Like they said, we're done.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
We'll get it fixed.
Yep, we'll get it fixed. We'll go outside after you go to the bathroom, and maybe we'll help Dalton out. All right, guys, here's the old Badillac. You know the deal on this thing. I don't know if my stupid switch is on. This thing's the worst. Caused a lot of problems. But we'll fire this up and see what she's sounding like. Not too happy yesterday. Poor thing. It's a little rattly. I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't want to run it too long. We're just going to get it on the trailer.
Yeah, we want to be able
so very fitting. As soon as you started walking this way, guess what started happening in the background?
Wind.
Wind, yeah, 100%. I'm starting to think the wind's a you thing, and maybe not just the channel.
I don't feel any of it.
Well,
it's pretty calm.
You had to jinx it. It just went away. Anyways, what else is fitting? Look what was just laying on the ground right there. You know what that is? What is that?
Lemon.
When life gives you lemons, you know what you do?
Make lemonade.
You load your diesel pusher up, freaking hook up to it, and hit the road. So we got some ideas for this thing to get it back to its glory that it needs to be in. We'll probably discuss that. Fortunately, when it comes to LS engines, I've become a bit of a hoarder. Got some stuff sitting around that we'll be putting to use.
Yep.
And oh, another diesel pusher. Hey, man. Do a burnout. Do a burnout. I respect that. That's a nice truck.
It's a nice truck. He still should do a burnout.
Yep, for real. That's going to do it from Indy, guys. So we had a good time out here, even with the bad luck with the Badillac. Still a good time. Saw a bunch of cool people out here. The next Cleetus and Cars is in Connecticut. I think we'll have the Badillac running by then. Up in the air if we're going to go to that. Let us know what you guys think. Don't forget, if you need any side-by-side parts or any of our merch, check out our rrutvshop.com. And if you want to support the channel in additional ways, check out our Patreon link below. That greatly helps make all this stuff happen. So we appreciate your guys' support in this matter, and we'll see you in a couple days.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Might be a two-seater. I told you it was a diesel pusher. How close was I?
You were like 75% there. So 75%.
Those ramps a little wider?
No, let's see to move over. You're not on the ramps.
Conventional wisdom would say just move the Badillac.
Or move the ramps over. I forgot to hit record. You gonna go again?
No, I'm not going again, no. I think we're gonna have a video training class.
Oh, it wasn't that I forgot. I clicked the button and just didn't do it.